Runs when? Maybe by the end of the month. I prefer this route to the N64 route. Although I prefer the SRM route to this route. Well, the pre-light node SRM route. You don't know about running it. The SRM route was super fun to run. It was just also super stressful to run. But they are not mutually exclusive. There's kind of a new route. It's a slight route change. Light node is just a more powerful version of SRM that essentially lets you write to any memory address without restrictions. It's better time with the new route. I mean, the new route only saves like 20 to 30 seconds, so it's not huge, but I still think we can probably get approaching 345. Maybe not necessarily 345 exactly, but I think we can get close to it. The new route, I mean, yes, it has optimization potential down the line, but it's also not that big of a route change. Like, I would expect if more changes happen to be found, I think they're going to be a more significant route change than just modification of this. I still think there's going to be. I still think that this is not as good as we can do. I still think we can do much better than this route. It's just hard to figure out. I think a big issue we have right now in Hundo is I think we're like one specific trick away from a super nice route. That trick being the wrong warp from Zelda Escape to Nocturne without timer. If we can find that trick, I think it fixes so many issues with the route and it becomes so nice and smooth, but we can't find the trick. SRM, it's not even something that SRM can find. I mean, SRM would be able to do alternatives that are probably better, but yeah, it's something that I don't know how we're gonna be able to find. When do I think was my peak in OY? What is OY? Is that a misspelling of OOT? Yes. Oh, you're saying like what is my peak in OOT? I think my Hundo Hundo SRM. My Hundo SRM PB is I think my best run. Actually no, it's like my for sure best run. Biased? I mean, the question was about what is my peak, right? I think there's not a way to answer that question without being biased. How can I unbiasedly answer what is my peak? But no, I 100% think that my SRM Hundo PB was definitely my best run. I think a lot of people don't understand how insane that run is, like, and how ridiculously stressful it is. And honestly, my PB is super good. It had like 2 significant time losses and Dampe was one of them. And then the rest of the run was really smooth. And that's in an insanely difficult category with hardly any room for error. I think a lot of people don't understand the difficulty of that run because like so few people ran it, and it's hard to understand the difficulty of that run without actually experiencing it. But like it is such a ridiculous run. Last time I did Hundo no SRM runs was mid 2019. Unless you mean like Hundo SRM also, which I guess was last March, I think. Because whenever Light Node was found last year, which I think was March. Yeah, or unless you mean like my last speedrun period, which was I guess max % child back in like August. Dang, I didn't realize I haven't actually done a speedrun for that long. Well, an OOT speedrun. I did Metroid speedruns. Metroid and Pokemon Hell era. That was not a Hell era, that was fun. Maybe Hell for not putting any content on YouTube because they weren't like highlight worthy. Maybe from your perspective of trying to get highlights. Actually, did you make that many highlights of them? I don't think there was, right? Somehow made it through, yeah. 1 Metroid highlight, 0 Pokemon. Honestly, looking back, there probably was some stuff worth highlighting for Pokemon just because the glitches were so cool. But then, like, no one would watch them because no one would be willing to watch from being used to OOT. No, dude, BDSP with glitches was insanely fun. BDSP version 1.1.1, best Pokemon game in the last 10 years. Any other version of BDSP, trash. Yeah, that's the one where I duped. There was duping, making your Pokemon shiny, transferring over stats, teaching Pokemon illegal moves, getting illegal Pokemon in the battle tower. I still kind of want to go back to it and do like some kind of battle tower glitch run. I was actually, before I like stopped playing it, I was actually messing with ideas for like a glitched battle tower run, and I came up with a really cool strat for battle tower doubles. where you get an Omastar and a Pelipper with Drizzle, and you do double, what's it called? Water Spout. You teach both of them Water Spout with the glitch move glitch, yeah. And then you get Swift Swim, Omastar, and Drizzle Pelipper, double Water Spouting every turn. So proud I broke the Pokemon economy temporarily. Yeah, that was fun. Dude, what I'm really sad about not being able to break the Pokemon economy more was that they still had Shaman not possible to trade in 1.1.1. I would have loved to trade out duped shiny Shamans before everything came crashing down. Devs in shambles. They really were. It seemed like for the while they were attempting to patch the game before they got like the proper patch out, it really seemed like every patch they like tried to do something and it didn't fully patch out everything, and so all the glitches were still in, just harder to do. And it was an arms race between the glitch hunters and the patchers. Eventually they won, but the glitch hunters put up a good fight. How the screws fell out of my chair yet? There's still one screw that fell out a while ago that I've been too lazy to put back in, but otherwise no. I'm pretty sure the chair is stable without one screw. I don't think it's gonna die on stream. It would be content. Did I forget to get a key? Did I just like bypass that one key with the Goron? Whatever. I was too distracted by checking the Furrow's Wind stuff. I never opened the chest, nice. Tony Hawk became a crypto bro. I saw that, but I pretend I do not see. Speaking of crypto bros, did you guys see the Radio Shack stuff? Dude, the Radio Shack stuff was so funny. So like apparently Radio Shack is NFT bros now or whatever, crypto bros. And then their social media intern or whatever is just kind of went crazy on Twitter and started just like making beef with people and sending out some ridiculous tweets. It was like I don't even know how to describe it. Just like look up Radio Shack tweets or something from the last week or so. Yeah, I think they deleted tweets, but I'm sure there's archives because it was pure gold. Yeah, it's like Wendy's but gone rogue. Where's Ultra Shot in this route? Ultra Shot is not in this game. Hardest trick as of now on the run. There's really nothing like super hard in the run. Probably still collapse skip, but I don't really think collapse skip is that hard anymore. I think the best way to get into speedrunning this game is to kind of just play through the game and just try to mess with glitches as you go without really a set plan. Like if you just remember seeing glitches on a stream, just trying it out, or just mess with the basics like infinite sword glitch or hovering or super sliding or whatever. Just try to play the game and just mess with basic glitches as you go. And I think that'll teach you a lot of the basic stuff without really like a set plan. Where do you get a Wii with OT? Just get any random Wii on eBay that at least has GameCube controller ports, or at least assuming you want to play with a GameCube controller. I mean, you probably don't want a later version Wii anyway. But just get any random Wii and then soft mod it with any of the million different methods of soft modding. ESS adapter, the best place to get it is Electromodder. It shouldn't be that hard to find a decent Wii. I think the price is going up recently. I think they used to be like 30 or something on eBay, but they might be up to like 60 or 70 now. It's like 40. Okay, 40 isn't too bad. Did the Queen's Wii sell again? Did I lose my chance on the Queen's Wii? For those who don't know, there's a gold-plated Wii that was apparently owned by the Queen of England. That was on eBay once for like $300,000. Yes, for serious collectors only. Gold-plated, solid gold. I'm not. Well, it might have. I don't. Was it solid gold? I forgot how much gold it was. I don't know the specifics on like how that gold stuff works. Yeah, the real question is the reset time. That better be like the fastest Wii in the world for $300,000. Okay, it is gold-plated. Yeah. Do I think the Queen soft modded her Wii? I hope so. Imagine the Queen had like Mario Kart Wii mod packs on the Wii. What is this B button? This is item 253, obviously, which is my fake eye drops. Oh, another day. Yeah, it's eye drops. I think the queen used to vote in the vote channel. Yeah, the queen definitely went to the queen definitely goes in the vote channel every day, for sure. Or did. Sick mega flip, dude. Oh yeah, Volv. Yeah, so when Axel PB'd and beat my time, he was like he wanted me to verify it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction unless there was a problem with Axel's run and it like wasn't actually, unless it wasn't actually like a legit 100% run, he forgot something, and then I was gonna reject it. But it was legit. Has it ever happened? A big runner submit the run and forgot something and submitted it? It has happened to me actually, although it was a very, very long time ago. It wasn't even a record. It was a PB that was like 3rd or 4th place at the time, but I did actually forget a slingshot bag upgrade and submit it. And I only realized it in the middle of the run that was going to beat that run, which was great. So technically, if you really want to get technical, I have submitted a cheated run to the leaderboard. I know, exposed. I'm such a dirty cheater. Yeah, the Mario skin for the Defeat Ganon run. That's the best submitted run of all time. Someone submitted a Defeat Ganon run they used a Mario skin, and it actually got accepted. Yeah, I have visited the legendary landmark of the crab throw. I've been in the historic room. I wasn't there at the time of it happening, but I have been in the room. It's quite amazing. Such a prestigious hotel ballroom, yeah. Sacred ground. No, there was no sign on the wall, but there should be. There should have been. No, the reason I was there was PACE 2019, which was a speedrunning event, happened like 2 weeks after that pound, where the crab got thrown. And so just coincidentally, PACE was at the same place, and I was there 2 weeks later. I think it was 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks to a month. It was very shortly after. But yeah, there's one thing I was thinking about. So I'm not the biggest fan of OOT randos or GDQs. I'm not like against it or anything. Just like, you know, I prefer speedruns. But there's one thing that I was potentially interested in, and it's if I could do a max rando no logic. If I could get max rando no logic like consistently under 4 hours, I was thinking maybe that could actually be a good GDQ run. The problem is consistently getting under 4 hours. But I was thinking maybe at some point I might want to experiment with that and at least have the idea available. Yeah, it is impossible sometimes. I mean, theoretically, if something like that was accepted into a GDQ, the seed would be pre-checked by someone not the runner to make sure that it's a valid seed. Consistent and no logic don't belong in the same sentence. Not necessarily. Like rando, even though rando is all about randomness, I mean, rando is about randomness, but it's also about mitigating time loss from randomness. And I think with enough knowledge and practice, you can probably mitigate it down to a certain range. It would have to be like no entrance rando though. It would be like max item settings only. Entrance rando would be out of the question for sure. Yeah, at the end of the day, there is always that chance of like boomerang, mirror, and mirror shield and hammer kind of just screwing you over. But again, this is why I want to experiment with it. Like at some point I want to try just doing like a bunch of no logic randos over and over and seeing what time I can average. And then like if I can average something that's not terrible, then maybe consider like it could be at a GDQ. Now this is like a bunch of maybes, so don't get your hopes up, but something I've been thinking about. I could do that when I do my subathon. Yeah, my subathon that's not happening. I don't have any specific plans on next rando, no. It'll be whenever it happens, whenever I feel like it. There's a potential plan if something comes out when I think it's gonna come out. Or third quest gets C indeed. I mean, if it gets C indeed, you only couldn't stream it if Nintendo themselves actually go and strike the stream, which I doubt they would. Like you can still stream AM2R. Yeah, people stream AM2R. Like it's Nintendo themselves that have to take down the stream. It's not like if random Twitch mod comes and sees someone streaming AM2R or some other C&D game, they have to be like, oh man, we better take this down right now. There's AM2 multiplayer? I have not seen that. The artifact category. Is the artifact category still people like streaming movies and stuff? Streaming South Park. Nice. Minus 57 going to Ganon. Nice. Congrats to Axel in advance. Unless there's no way you can screw up the Ganon fight, right? VC Crash again. Honestly, VC Crash at Ganon would be such an honor that I don't think it'd be a bad thing. You got a record? Nice. What was the time? 50:28. Nice. Congrats to Axel. Last time I took damage from fake door. Excluding intentionally for testing purposes, a very long time. Definitely longer ago than when Fig took damage from the door. Is route harder? Very slightly, not really significantly enough to really matter. Like, not significantly enough where you would say, I'm not sure if this route is worth it or not. You'll be able to flex if I streamed more. Sorry, you'll be able to flex more soon. You've heard soon before. Yep. I love saying soon. Hey Axel, can I verify your run? Maybe. Alright, I'll do a special thing for you. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try to verify your run tonight. If you forgot something and I verify it, I'm gonna be mad at you though. You're gonna be the first run that I verify in like some number of years. Unless someone beats me to it. Why is this guy like this? Maybe I should go back to killing that Keys first. That room, that torch slug room is the worst room in the run. Toilet room. Toilet room is the worst room in Rando, but outside of Rando context, it's basically irrelevant. So I can't say it's the worst room in the game. The best room in the game. There's probably an argument to be made for Deku Basement being the best room, because there's such a wide variety of significant glitches that have happened in that room. Also Deku Basement, yeah. Deku Basement can be both the best and worst. Genuinely most well-designed. It's hard to pick a room just because like you don't really think about specifically well-designed rooms. Like a well-designed room is a room you probably don't think about much. Maybe like Spirit Temple main room. Spirit Temple main room is probably pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for now. So thanks for watching, guys. Probably gonna be doing more practice for the rest of the week or so, and then hopefully runs soonish, unless I get a routing idea and get sidetracked, which I half want to and half don't want to. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.